Alrighty, hello. This is Wang. I'm here to show you my funky layout generator. This was an idea that I had that was inspired by Brad Frost's work with Atomic Designs, which is a great free book you can find online that's focused all about design systems. And I was really inspired by that information in that book to sort of think of something that I could use for a layout generator. Now, what is a layout generator? Basically, something that can create assets for your stream that is custom to you and unique. So you can see kind of your title here and some banners. And really, the idea around this was to mess around with a single shape like this one and see what kind of effect it has on a pattern. So here's what I mean by that. I'm going to create a little square here, create a wide square, and as I drag over this master pattern, you're gonna see it has an effect on the elements beneath it. And you'll know that this affects every single item that we're presenting within the layout generator. That's because I've repeated the same shape in many different components so that you can just mess with this one shape and create a lot of new ones based off of that. So in this tutorial, I'll basically just walk through how I would use this and just give you an idea on what could be done. So here is one idea that you can work with. I'm just going to freestyle a bit here and just see where it takes me. Put one thing there, and we'll put one thing there. I'm kind of digging the way these look. It's kind of like a little cactus chain. So why don't we take this pattern and mess with that. So in this layout, we have some custom sections here on some common sizes that you might use for your stream layout. So I'm going to drag this pattern and put this here. All right, so we have this. And now that you have it, you can basically freeform manipulate it any way that you want. So I'm kind of into the way this looks, so I'm going to duplicate it a couple of times. Kind of nice here. And let's do a horizontal spacing. And now we have a pretty cool little thing going on here. What's interesting is that you can take more elements from the same piece and add some stuff on top of it. So I could try that here. But let me make a little space in the middle. Let's create a radial. Put this in the center. And I guess we could put that here. You could even throw a little bit of a transparency here. You didn't resize it. When you resize it, it does some interesting things too. Yeah, I'm not going to create anything amazing here. This is really just a proof of concept. Yeah, it's almost like a little band-aid of sorts. And if I want to put like my name here, let's call this Helvetica new heavy bang. Look at that. We have a title of sorts. And I'll just call this one, or this one, probably this one. And so boom, there is an example of something you could do just by generating the layouts here. Now what's interesting is now that I have this done, if you were to remanipulate the shape and just change that, you can see how it affects the entire pattern, right? What used to be, well, yep, so I had this little kind of Z effect going on here. Once I move this square here, you'll see it turns into more of a connected shape. I'm kind of really digging that. So let's say I want to mess around some more. How about a white circle? Oh, no, that's a comment. Still getting used to the shortcuts on Figma. Let's turn this into white. So if you add a little white shape here, add a little circle there, you can see how that's kind of editing there. And boom, look, we had a little pattern here. I'm really digging that. You got another dot, you have more. And so that's basically the premise of it, is that if you just mess around with this shape, and you can change this color too if I wanted to do that. Look at that, the entire theme changes all around it, everything around it. So that's really it. That's a quick demo of this content. I hope you really like it. This is my first digital product, so if you have ideas on how to make this better or creative ways of applying this, or even just unique things for patterns that you might want to try or want me to try, please leave a comment below and I'll try to get to it. If you made it this far, thank you for taking a look, and I really appreciate your time. This has been my funky layout generator. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.